how many of y'all like going to malls, stores? Like going with your friends? Yes. Well, the reason you can go freely to those malls and not have to worry about somebody telling you you have to go to a back door or you can't come in here because of the way you look is because these people have made sacrifices to ensure you can go to the mall, hang out, you can go to a restaurant and not have to worry about eating food from the side door. You can go to the movie theater and there's a balcony up there, but back in the day, they had to sit in the balcony, those that were what they called at that time Negro citizens, blacks.
It is because of the young people of Birmingham that the back of segregation was broken.
Let's start by taking a look back at the March on Washington. When that march was in the planning stages, powerful people wanted to stop it. Not everyone believed that people of different races would come together peacefully on a hot summer day. Some said the march would interrupt progress. President Kennedy actually urged the organizers to cancel it.
And you know, when the march was all over, when Dr. King had delivered that unbelievable I Have a Dream speech, I felt so good, I felt so happy, I felt so hopeful. And then President Kennedy invited us back down to the White House, and he stood in the door of the Oval Office, greeting each one of us. He was beaming like a proud father that we had did well. Everything had gone so well. That was my last time seeing President Kennedy. We came back to the South, and a few days later, with the bombing of the church in Birmingham, where the 4 little girls was killed. But we never gave up, we never gave in, we didn't become bitter or hostile. We kept the faith, we kept our eyes on the prize. And that's what children and young people must do today.
So what goes on around us, in the world around us, is important, and you can make a difference.
Come on! I'm looking at you, come on! This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
You are here now. This lady can be on television, have her own show. Before this movement, she couldn't have her own show. When we came here 50 years ago, you couldn't walk down any street in Washington, D.C. There was restaurants you couldn't eat in. There was hotels you couldn't spend. We can do that now.
How many of y'all have heard of Twitter? How many of y'all straight flex on Instagram? Yeah, all of y'all. And the reason we use those tools, the Dream Defenders use those tools, is because without it, you may not know what we're doing. Without it, you might not know about the message of love and nonviolence that we're trying to spread. And so for us, social media is a supplement to the real work. It's a supplement to the work that the congressmen and the reverend and the heroes and sheroes on this panel have laid out. And so we're lucky. Y'all know how lucky we are? Because they had to plan a march with 250,000 people present. And Mr. Bayard Rustin and the planners of that march had to do that without Facebook, and without cell phones, and without computers. I couldn't do it.
What do you think our world would be like today if the March on Washington never happened?
Because of the March on Washington, hadn't been for the March on Washington, hadn't been for Martin Luther King Jr., there would be no Barack Obama as President of the United States of America.